This meeting is being recorded.
For problem 12 from chapter 22, we are asked to use a Gabriel synthesis and show how we would make each of these following compounds. So first, let's point out what a Gabriel synthesis is. This is a synthesis that uses this compound that I show here as the starting material for all four of these reactions, all A through D here. We'll begin with phthalimide. So that's what we have right here. So this compound will react with potassium hydroxide in this first step here. Specifically, first with the hydroxide, we will deprotonate this here. So we'll end up with this nitrogen with two lone pairs on it, and that would bear a negative charge. And then we create this attraction here between potassium and this phthalimide, so we end up with potassium phthalimide as like an intermediate type of product here. Then through an SN2 type reaction, we're going to see this corresponding alkyl halide that looks very similar to our target product here. The only difference is this amine group here. So that's the hardest part of these types of Gabriel syntheses, when you have to choose the corresponding alkyl halide here in step 2. So we see that SN2 reaction occur, so that phthalimide displaces that bromide. And then if we use hydrazine in step 3 here, the textbook describes this as releasing our amine product. So we're going to see this pattern again in part B here. So now we have to look at this compound above. We're going to use phthalimide again. Then we're going to use our potassium hydroxide deprotonate, form our potassium phthalimide intermediate. Then we will treat with our corresponding alkyl halide. Yes, it is just that simple. Wherever that amino portion is, just replace that with a bromine or another halogen that serves as a good leaving group. So on that note, the phthalimide will kick out that bromide. Then we'll treat with hydrazine to generate our final amine in part B. We'll do the same thing here in part C. We'll imagine what alkyl halide we could use in step 2. So we'll treat our phthalimide with our potassium hydroxide, create our potassium phthalimide intermediate, treat our potassium phthalimide then with our alkyl halide in step 2. Then we treat that with hydrazine to release our amine, and we get part C's product. Last but not least, we're looking for this product in part D, so we're going to replace this in step 2 here easily with a bromine atom. So we're going to follow the same steps. So now we know the pattern. Phthalimide, treat it with potassium hydroxide in step 1. Then we have our alkyl halide, add it in step 2, and then final treatment with hydrazine to release our compound in part D.